Right up there and look over there and say good morning to all of our friends at home.
Good morning.
And do you want to tell our friends at home where your mommy works?
At KHQ.
She works at KHQ, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what she does here? You don't know what she does?
Mm-mm.
Well, she makes coffee.
I know that.
Yeah, you know that. We just couldn't get along without her here, I don't think. Did you know that? All right.
She has to be you.
If she works at KHQ, she has to be me. No, she's not me. You'll meet Heather's mama in a little while. How's that? Becky, will you please stand up and say good morning to all of our friends at home? Turn around and say good morning to everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning, Becky. Becky, do you want to tell our friends at home what your daddy does?
He goes to work.
He goes to work. Would you like to tell our friends at home what kind of work he does or what he does?
He puts people in jail.
He's a policeman, right? All right. Now, Laura, will you please stand up and tell all of our friends good morning? Say good morning. And do you want to tell our friends at home where you're from?
California.
You're from California? What part of California?
I'm not going to tell you. Mommy will.
All right. How did you like California?
Fine.
Did you like it pretty well? What did you like best about California, Laura?
They had a pool there, but they moved.
Well, we have pools here in Spokane, too. Did you know that?
They have a pool that we go to all the time.
Oh, I see. Well, maybe you can find one here. We're glad you moved from California here because we like to have you here.
And my daddy's the boss.
Your daddy's a boss? Well, that's good. Most daddies are bosses, I'll tell you. All right. Shauna, please turn around and say good morning to all of our friends at home.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, dear. And do you want to tell our friends at home what your daddy does?
My daddy does patience.
Does patience?
He's a doctor.
All right. All right. He makes people well, right?
Yep.
Good. Chris, come on over. Now, turn around and say good morning to all of our friends at home.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. And Chris, would you like to tell our friends at home what your daddy does?
He works at Robles.
What does he do there?
He cooks.
He cooks. Is he a good cook? Does he cook at home?
Mm-hmm.
He does?
And he cooks chicken, too.
He does? Who's the best cook in your house?
My daddy.
Yes, that's wonderful. Can you cook anything, Chris?
Mm-mm.
You can't. Well,
I
maybe,
can cook cookies with my mom.
maybe when you grow up you will. We have another Chris in Romper Room. Come on over. Do you want to tell our friends at home good morning?
Good morning.
Good morning. And Chris, do you want to tell our friends at home what your daddy does? What does he do?
He works at here.
He works where?
At here.
He works here at KHQ, and what does he do?
Well, sometimes he lunch at here.
Sometimes he eats lunch here. And does he do anything else here besides eat lunch?
Let's see.
Does he?
Uh-uh.
He doesn't.
Just two things.
Just two things. What? Eat lunch, and what's the other thing?
I told you.
Oh, well, there are all kinds of things happen here at KHQ. Boys and girls, we hope that you enjoyed meeting the boys and girls here in Romper Room School. And now we have something to share with you. We would like to ask you to join us as we pledge allegiance to our flag. And we'll say it very slowly because I know that some of you are just learning the words. And there's some big words in the Pledge of Allegiance. So we'll say it slowly.